Good evening, I'm Giuseppe Basile. I'm the essential you can find at the website www.fibstalker.com. I also post regularly on Twitter using the Fibstalker nickname. Good evening, today is Monday, April the 1st, 2014, and it's 9 p.m. time in Toronto. In this video, I'm going to review for you the first four markets I follow. This is a daily view valid for tomorrow, April the 2nd, 2014. So let's start from the euro. The euro-dollar forex pair, which you see on the screen, is the daily chart. You will remember that in the last few days and weeks, we've been looking at this sequence of measure move, lows to highs, and again lows to highs, which progress into first and second target, and after that we started trading in extension, and there was very clear extension here after price traded into the first target, and we traded that extension with a measure move highs to highs here, which found support at 138.43 and progressed into first target. That was 139.47, and then the next measure move in the sequence failed, and for me that meant the failure of the whole sequence of measure move higher here in this market. So after that we got after price went below 138.46 here, we had first retracement all the way back, and market traded to targets just 5 pips away, actually this 137 level here, and today we had a failure of the sequence of measure moves. So the next measure move in the sequence would be from lows to highs, and these failures, or price breaching this 138.10, brought to our attention the this level of support here. So there is a potential level of support long here, and this is the reason why we're seeing this move higher, and with price piercing 138.11 here with a confirmation of this level of support. So what could happen now here is that market just comes to trade all the way back before we resume the move lower here. So we need to study what happens when the market gets to 138.36. It stays below this blue level, and it never gets above 138.78, 79 here. There's a possibility for this market to retest the 137.21. It's still possible for this market to retest the level 137.21, and we will see what happens there. If it does not, we will continue higher, and above 138.68 this market will confirm this area of support at 137.21. Now if you yesterday I've indicated the level. This is the 4-hour chart. Yesterday I indicated the level on the 15 minutes. This level was never pierced on the downside, confirming shorts, and this level in fact this market found support at 137.64. This is the level I've indicated yesterday. Did not reach the first target just yet. So if this market reverses and pierces the 137.53 here, this would be a confirmation of shorts with a stop above 137.95, 96 level here. The S&P500 continued higher. It had this large move higher today, and this measure move on the 4-hour never traded. So let's start from the daily. We had this formation here. It's a lateral move, and as you can see, this market now it's almost piercing the recent highs on the upside. If that happens, then we'll just see a continuation higher, and we will need to identify what is the level of support that currently is supporting price, and this will probably come from one of these previous highs, and possibly this could be the highs to highs here from 1787. This is the price that after the fact, just I'm not considering this price, I'm not identifying this price now. I'm not claiming that I identified it before, but it was now it's very clear 1833. This is the level at the moment, so this has the potential to bring price higher here, and where this price could go actually could the price could actually go to 1902 here, and then even continue higher into 1938. So this market still didn't stop, and actually we are going to consider the second target of this large 175 area of support here, and this is going to be the 1950 here above current price. So until we see a failure of the sequence of measure move, that's the price we're going to consider. Moving to the dollar index here, let me go back to the previous to the normal settings here. We saw resistance playing this 80.52 again yesterday, and now we will need to test again what happens when price of the dollar index actually tests again this level of support. The level, it's an area of support indeed, and the level starts at 79.93. So I think we are going to test that level again, and we will see what happens when price will get there again. This price could also just reverse here and continue higher. There was a negation of higher prices so far for the dollar index though, so this is a little bit of concern. It's good to watch also the 4-hour charts here and see what this price is currently trading here. Apparently there is a level of support, and this level of support though cannot be justified using highs to lows to highs here. So there is the old halfway back, and we can look at the previous lows to highs here, and as we can see, initially this level did not work, but at the moment this is the level that where price is finding support at the moment, is 80.12. So I believe that above 80.01, 80 here, we are still into this extension long, and there is a possibility for continuation higher. Otherwise, I mean, price will retest this 79.92, and we will need to see what happens in this area. Finally, gold just continuing lower. We had a sequence of measure move here, which failed the very moment the extension, the last extension short here, which traces from these highs to highs, failed. Actually reached first and second target here. This was the area of support and entry long 1320, which were priced into 1357 and eventually 1377, and price then failed the next measure move in the sequence. So when we tried to see what market would do around the next entry in the sequence, we saw this failure, price moving below 1362 of this June 2014 contract, and we started seeing this slide here, and then we were able to model the first measure move here after the fact. We could not trade this before, but actually this area was actually already identified. And once we saw participation on downside at this 1341, price continue lower to 1311 and then 1296, as we can see here. This was the second target, and after we touched the second target, we knew that the next level and area of resistance in the sequence would come around this 12.99, and price did not test that level just yet. So as we can see, we are in this area of support starting at 12.86. If we bounce and we remain below 13.0440 here, there is a possibility for this market to just continue lower. In order to confirm this area of support and have a possibility of continuation higher for this market, we need to break above 13.0440 here, 50 here. If that happens, then this is a confirmation of this area of support. I hope this video is useful. This is a daily update for the first 4 markets I follow, and I'm looking at this market, and this is a continuation of the analysis I did on Sunday, which I do every weekend. So if you want to receive that analysis, just you can go to my website, subscribe for the new free newsletter, and enjoy the analysis. Thank you very much for your attention and for sticking around. I wish you a very good evening and a great trading day and a continuation of trading this week. I also want to remind you people who are in Toronto that on Thursday there will be the third meetup in Toronto. There is going to be again a very good opportunity to meet together and enjoy this time the intervention and presentation from 2 experienced traders. Thank you very much, and I'll chat to you tomorrow. Bye bye now.